back leg bump, which is the quadriceps.
Did you say arms as well?
Yeah, if you just talk about the big primary moves, the big muscle groups first, trying to get too caught up with, you're right, there are so many fixators, there's so many other muscles going on, but just the big muscle groups working, yeah? So predominantly it's the quads, quadriceps, glutes, hamstrings, yeah? So when you the teaching points with bodyweight squat, let me go into that actual thing first, and I want to talk you through it so it'll be on the Dino demonstration, yeah? So have a look at their alignment first. This is level 2, but it is kind of level 3 stuff as well. Just, you know, like how you're standing, toes are straight. Done dancing before? Stop it. So you can just see people's natural alignment, even where people are standing. You know, like, so just look at them, just get them to adjust their legs. And actually, if they're a complete beginner, what I like to do with a beginner is use a TRX. So TRX is great because you can support the weight, you control it when they're doing a squat. So, I always say, look, just hold them here really lightly, yeah? If they're a complete beginner, I'll get them to pull, use their body weight, pull off quite a lot. So it's from here, I say, get their feet adjusted first. Get them, I go hip width and half apart, a bit wider than your hip width. Toe alignment, I'll just adjust their toes slightly out, all depending on their alignment. If their toes are straight and they're comfortable with their knees going straight, what you want to do is make sure the knee is aligned with the toe when they're squatting. You know, if the knee's tracking out away from the toe or coming in too much, you can really, we'll talk about weaknesses and imbalances. You can really start to see where the imbalances and tightness is. Yeah. So you can just get them to here. You want to get them to engage your core without getting too technical, especially for a beginner. You just say, okay, keep your abs tight. Pull your belly button in slightly so you can activate your TVA, which is your transverse abdominals. So there, and then you're going to gently, as you come down, let you bend your knees first. Yeah, and what you're doing, what the TRX is good for, you can get them squatting, coming down straight, without leaning forward too much, because they can support their body weight. So you can go down, it's a really good stretch as well, yeah? So you would say with a beginner, go to a 90 degree bend, in the legs, there, and up, okay? And as you're doing it, teaching points, you could say, keep your abs pulled in nice and tight, keep your head up. If you're doing actually a squat with a barbell, you'd be looking up, not looking down. Down, up and down. So you demonstrate it. So you demonstrate the technique first, then you would coach them into it. Yeah? So, we also do a demonstration there first. So you're going to say 2 people, it's a beginner doing the squat, use the name it, yeah? Name, area, muscle. Let me write it, let me get a flip chart so I can write it down. Who's going first? Steph. So you're on that, you're the beginner. Okay. Okay, we'll go through it. I'll say first for us. So I'll go the end first. We'll go. So break it down. It's kind of like repetition. You know it, but it's just getting into a structure. You really know this named it. So what's the name of the exercise?
Squat.
Okay. And what's the areas used?
The quadriceps and the glutes.
Okay. And if it was a beginner, yeah. By bum, back of the leg, yeah. Okay. Okay. And what's the actual technical Latin? All in Latin, no joke. Vidi, vic. Glottis, okay. Quadriceps, what you said at the start. Yeah. Back of the leg, what's that?
Hamstrings.
Yeah. And what's that?
Glutes.
Good. Okay. And so you are going to do a demonstration first. So he's going to demonstrate first and talk you through it. Okay. So go through your teaching points first. Just slow everything down. I'm going to coach you through it, and then you're going to start doing it your own. That's because it's all simple. You've done it before, but there's a structure to this. This is what we're looking for, and we're looking for the teaching points and seeing that you teach. Where people fall down is not knowing the names of the muscles. That's where people fall down on this. So, okay, so you're going to teach the squat, Steph? Okay, go for it.
Steph, I'm going to show you the squat today. I'm going to talk you through it. I'm going to show you the points that you follow in terms of technique. So what I would suggest is if you keep your toes pointing outwards, your feet level, keep your knee over your toe as you go down. We're going to use the TRX today to work on stability to get the form right. Okay. If you watch my technique and if you've got any questions, feel free to ask me at any point. Okay. So I'm going to just keep my chin up during my squat. I'm going to pull back with a little bit of resistance on the TRX, and we're going to go down into the squat. Okay. Come back up. Any questions?
Are we going lower than 90 degrees? Like with your knees?
I would say deep as possible.
So I would say, start off with beginners, so 90-degree bend. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and do 10 reps first. Do 10 full, 10 reps first.
Okay.
Yeah. So always when you're demonstrating, do a little bit of a teaching points, talk yourself into the thing, demonstrate. Do like 2 like on your own without saying anything. Then maybe saying, as you can see, my chin's up, my eyes are up. I'm not looking down, I'm looking up. My body's good, my abs are tight. You know, just do a couple. Do like 10. So whenever you're doing a demonstration, do at least 10 reps, because there is something to do with like visual when someone's learning visually. It's really good to see you go for the whole. If you do like 2 reps, if someone's very visual, they're a very visual learner. It won't be enough for them. You know. So about 10 reps. Okay. Something about silence gets a bit weird then. So you can start when you feel about health, you go, as you can see. You may notice.
Okay, so we're only going down 90 degrees
at
the moment. Okay. Keeping your chin up, maintaining form, engaging your core.